So, what's up? What's up? Shantel Jackson. We back at it again. This is just the story that just keeps on giving. This is the fantasy land that just keeps on ticking. It's like, well, what today? And just so happens to be Valentine's Day. So I had a feeling you was gonna come with something extra special. And when I say extra special, you wasn't the only one. Cause see, I was at the grocery store, okay? Grocery store. Just trying to get some groceries for me and my family. That's all. When I tell you the store was decked out, y'all know what I'm talking about, with all these little play gifts. Because you never really know what's in people's hearts. Why Shantel Jackson is mentioning she's looking for her Valentine's. All I know is men, okay, y'all do diligence with that. Because, the men was up in that store, rapid. And I ain't saying they was on some play stuff. But a lot of them look like they were just getting flowers. Because that might be the one day that they might just like really acknowledge it. Or just want to be praised. Or just want to be thanked. Like, oh baby, thank you. Because the way Shantel put on that outfit. That little bit of whatever she working with. Just trying to show it, just trying to make it so available to let y'all know, hey, I'm back again. Okay, and she is ready for the world, ready for them inboxes to drop on in. Now, I showed y'all that one interview before, and it was like a tease that she was emulating, bigging herself up like, oh, I just like for the men to be in my inbox just so I can look, because I know I'm not going to respond, but it makes me feel good. Remember, some people just like to be applauded, feel good because it's Valentine's Day. They feeling real special because they already know how they going to play the game or what type of person that they really are. You know what? She kind of reminds me of the girl in school. The girl in school, like, you know how when it was time for Valentine's Day or Sweetest Day or whatever it is, present day, whatever you celebrate, and not everybody's into that. And to tell you the truth, I'm not into holidays, but I just thought I'll mention that. But anyhow, it doesn't matter, whatever you're into. Keeping the story right along. But she reminds me of one of those type of persons when it didn't come from the right person who she wanted it to come from. Say the flowers, that you had to buy maybe the carnations for like $1 or so. Maybe they're 50 cents at the time. I really don't remember. But let's just say because they didn't come from the guy that maybe she wanted. But we'll just do it in general. So instead, she would pretend. Now, I'm just speaking in general. We're just having a chit chat, okay? She would pretend like they came from this admirer and she has some idea who they really came from. But in actuality, that person actually sent them to themselves. Then they go home, upset. And I'm not saying this is Shantel. This was her story. I'm just talking in general, but feeling defeated. Like, how come they didn't get me anything and I had to be the one to... And then like once they finally run into the person, say like the next week. Now they didn't already saw the person because he actually did get his girl or the one he vibing with or checking for. He got her the carnations, but not the other person. I have even heard, and I'm taking another change right now. I have even heard some men say, they don't like for it to look so readily available. Like they doing the chasing, like they doing the hunting, like they doing the woman is doing the pull up or being aggressive. Like, well, what's up? Or just putting it out there, like what time it is or what they're suggesting. Yes, men are visual. Okay, men are visual. I've heard that time and time again. Some men are visual. Okay, fine. Some men do like to be pursued, though. But some men like for a lady. What does that consist of? Because the year we in is almost like the women who are of age, mature, and then some, seem like some of those women is going backwards and kind of trying to live in their young 20s, so to speak, and just making it readily available and putting it out there by any means necessary to be that pick me, or just trying to like really move the needle, because now age is slowly or has slowly crept up, and who that woman possibly should have been available for, or understood that that was a really good guy, but yet he still moved on to get with that really good woman. It's like, dang, the woman's having a flashback. Oh my gosh. And starts to do all of these very erratic things, erratic thinking, and thinking that they're gaining, but really steady getting behind and having to take such desperate, lowered expectations of thinking, is this life? Go on all these beautiful vacations with your girls, with the homegirls, but yet to say what you really want in life, as far as like, where is that real side of what can be communicated? What is up with these strong, suggestive pictures? What is wrong with having a mouth and being able to communicate effectively? I think sometimes people can give off the wrong impression, but don't get me wrong. If that happens to be one's image, one's brand, to sell a certain something, but all I know is, man, whoever y'all trying to holler at, y'all better just do your homework. Do your homework, okay? Dot the I's, cross the T's. Ladies, okay, for real. That's like, for everybody. Because not everybody is going to be trying to give up and share their money, especially if they have some type of shoe line of some sort out. Not everybody trying to, they might be trying to see what you got, and then some to afford, because they might be accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle. Now, yeah, we know she was once dating Floyd. Because see, that's my thing. What is in the heart? What does that person really want? What do you really want? And again, back to you, Shantel. Not that I ever really left you, but you got this platform, and the only thing you can do is seem to focus on the past, or give the illusion that you're still thinking on the past, for the clicks, for the views, for the conversation. I understand. Because look, check it out. I was still laughing. I was still on Super Bowl Sunday when Nelly lost his tooth. That was hilarious when Nelly caught Ashanti on that live. I kept going back to that live, looking at it, rolling it back, laughing. You kept thinking, do I want to talk about this dog? It was so freaking funny. And then now, I'm seeing the beautiful footage of them enjoying themselves at the Valentine's show in the ATL. She got on her red, and then she got on her red. I'm looking at her backing it up on her baby daddy, having a good time. Once again, them going back and forth with the song. And it was a part in one of those songs, and I saw Ashanti kind of raise her hand like, bye-bye, like, but it was done like a little aggressively. I have to find that part again. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because see, I do. I think that's human nature. We kind of sometimes do read into underlining factors. It may not be like that, or it might be like that. But there comes a point in time, like when Ashanti said, not Ashanti, but when Taraji said she tired. She said she was tired. But obviously some people just don't get tired. It's like, the more energy it just fuels them to say, what? But you know what? The stuff be so doggone redundant. It's like it doesn't take like science to put together a picture, a song that has some type of subliminal message, but yet you saying something. And those who you want to catch it, whoever you want to receive, they ain't paying it no mind. Because they living their best life. That's obvious. Ashanti looks so free. She looks so happy. She looked like she's in her moment. The woman is glowing. They are doing them, and I'm so glad. Then you got this other one that just looked like she got a strong hold on her that she just looks like she just can't let go. All things alleged is just my opinion, but my gosh, the pictures just be so strainful and painful sometimes to just look at. But yes, I look at them because you might say, why don't you stop looking? Well, I could say, why don't you stop? Why does it have to keep popping up? Just casually popping up. So yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have my thoughts. You know, thank God. You know, if you've been blessed with a mind to be able to think, talk, articulate, to have your opinion on something, to leave a comment, all that. So y'all leave a comment though. But yeah, we still loving Ashanti. Over here, over on this channel, we still loving her and Nelly. And, ain't no problem with Shantel. I welcome, her supporters as well. We can all have an opinion and we can agree to disagree. We ground with it, okay? So, oh gosh. And then you have that Larisa. Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. Her and Michael Jordan's son have decided to call it quits. I knew that wasn't gonna work out, and I wasn't rooting for it. In no way, form, or fashion was I rooting for that. That's another one that just seems so desperate and readily available. Anytime you going on prime time TV and bragging about at her age, her big age, how many times you like to have and can have encounters with this younger man. That's private, because at the same time I'm like, oh, she's setting herself up for the next situation. And half the time she was looking nervous when she would be talking about their relationship, and he didn't look all that comfortable either. Like something was just missing. Like, okay, now the TV or the camera is on, so now what y'all gonna do? Like, what just happened behind the scenes? Because that stuff is really hard. If you're not happy already behind the scenes, or if it ain't real, that stuff is very hard to articulate to be the real thing. Now, some people can pull it off and can live a facade for however many years. But that situation finally came to a head. I don't know if Michael Jordan was involved in saying anything. And if he was, sometimes people have to learn on their own. Because again, everybody is an adult, and some people just, like, if you try to tell them something, it seems like they sometimes just go full speed ahead. Parents, they sometimes try to save you from some mistakes that they've made. Uncles, aunties, big cousins, sometimes they do. But sometimes, we don't have that either in our lives for somebody to pull us to the side, and we just kind of have to bump our heads up against the wall along the way to just learn the ways. And life is a journey. And sometimes we don't always want to tell what's going on. But when some of this stuff is just blatantly out in the open, it's like, is anybody saying anything to anybody, or just study cheering on people? Like, who gonna be the next one for the next story? But this Valentine's Day, it's really definitely been given some life. So go ahead, hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe for me, and definitely leave me a comment what y'all feeling about this Valentine's, which I know is going to be more to look forward to because it's just something all the doggone time. But I ain't tired though. I ain't tired though. So long as you here, I'm here. When I'm in the mood, I'm going to bring it. And then some of y'all be like, you going to cover this story? What's up? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to cover it. But did nobody say nothing this time? Because maybe y'all knew I was going to come with a little something. So I guess I did celebrate Valentine's Day in my own way.